A fresh dose of tech news and insight. This is breaking news on Eagle Eyes on Tech. The Nintendo Switch 2 is real. It is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. This is Eagle Eyes on Tech. I'm Eagle Falcon. Yes, the Switch 2 actually is real. I have been saying, bouncing up and down, saying it's not going to be called the Switch 2. It's not going to be called the Switch 2. That go against everything we've learned from Nintendo. I have been proven wrong. It is in fact called the Switch 2. Nintendo announced it about an hour ago at the time of recording. And pretty much every single, there's no way kind of rumor that doesn't have to do with specs has pretty much been confirmed. The Joy-Cons are going to snap in magnetically from what we can see, which, we kind of expected that to be the case. There is, in fact, because they actually even show it in their trailer here, that the Joy-Cons can, in fact, slide around, meaning that the infrared beam that we see actually is meant for some kind of mouse control. We'll see if that's actually utilized at all. Because keep in mind, a lot of features of the Switch were just never used at all. You have an infrared remote control on the bottom of one of your Joy-Cons. It's almost never used. In fact, a lot of the Joy-Con features are just not used. In fact, yeah, I'm right now on the video version of the podcast. It's right now showing the Joy-Cons sliding around. I thought that was the most outlandish claim of them all, but it looks like that is going to be confirmed. Again, no idea how much it's going to be utilized. Now, it is following pretty much the exact design that we saw at CES. And I have a gut feeling. Well, maybe I should actually explain that first, because I actually don't remember if I actually even covered this. So at CES, I already forgot their name, but a accessory manufacturer was showing off their plans for accessories for the Switch 2 at the Consumer Electronics Show. And everyone's like, oh my God, the Switch 2 leaked. Oh my God, the Switch 2 leaked. Oh my God, the Switch 2 leaked. And granted, the actual Switch 2 looks different than what they had because they were showing it off in a case. So it was hard to go ahead and get out. But the actual kickstand design, they nailed. They were 100% dead on with that. Now, Nintendo has then went and confirmed that you can, in fact, with the Nintendo Switch 2, play Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games on the Switch 2. They then have an asterisk that does say Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Switch 2. I'm very curious as to if that's just legalese covering their own bases, that some features may not have been ported over to the Switch 2 from the Switch 1. We'll have to wait and see. The other thing we're also seeing is that the Switch 2 is noticeably larger than the Switch 1. I hope that does mean we see a Switch 2 Lite down the road, because I do like the idea of a smaller form factor, a more portable form factor, to emphasize the kind of on-the-go sort of nature. But all of this we'll have to wait and see. But as I was saying before, I do believe the leak that ended up happening, the leak TM of what went down at CES, just forced Nintendo, all right, let's just put this out. Let's just put the announcement out. Because this is all we got. We only got a 2-minute trailer and then this website. That's it. There's no press event. There is no big fanfare. There was nothing. It was just, yeah, here it is. Go nuts. Whatever. I'm going back to bed. That was it. That was it. It's kind of crazy in that regard. So, bigger screen, different style Joy-Cons, so your accessories aren't going to be fully compatible. The fact they're also going with the naming scheme of Switch 2 does make me wonder if they plan on going with the Switch model for... That actually could be why they broke my expectations and actually went ahead and called it Switch 2. That it means in 5, 6, 7 years, if this form factor is still favorable, if there's going to be a Switch 3. That could be why. Or, you know, every single person going like, well, what else are they going to call it? Now, I also want to stress, because at the end of the trailer, they just put up 4/2/25. The Switch 2 is not launching on 4/2/25. It is not launching on April 2nd. All right? It's not launching on April 2nd. Anyone who thinks it's launching on April 2nd is actually on April 1st. It's not happening. April 2nd is a closer look. It's when we're expecting more details about the Nintendo Switch. And I have the Switch 2. I have a feeling this is when they actually intended to first reveal. I have a feeling they're looking for like a July launch or maybe an August launch. July would actually make more sense. Nintendo actually seems to not mind releasing consoles in the middle of summer, so that would make a whole lot of sense. And then let Christmas just be just be the season of it just raining Switch 2 games from the sky. That would make a lot more sense. But again, I think the April 2nd was supposed to be the original release date, the original press announcement, and they just did this because of what happened at CES. They just want it out. They just want it done. And it's like, there, stop leaking nonsense, you brr. That is what I strongly suspect is in fact the case. But yes, it is going to be the Switch 2. That is confirmed. We now know, and well, I'll give you credit. I'll give you credit. You actually went ahead and gave me, well, the leakers were actually right this time. I was skeptical that every leaker was going to be incorrect after the fiasco that was the Switch Pro. Because, man, the track record these leakers have had with Switch stuff has been terrible. This time, though, well, they were pretty close to spot on with a few missing details here and there. Though the guy is saying that this is going to be 4K docked. You're smoking something way too strong. That's going to do it for me. Get out there and conquer the day.